Welcome back to Affordable Practical Living. Today we are going to do some really easy egg muffins. I'm spraying my muffin pans so that it doesn't stick. And just make sure you spray that decently. You don't want it sticking to the bottom. You're just going to crack one egg into each of your muffin tins. These are regular size muffin tins. They are not the minis. I don't know if this would work with the minis. You have to get smaller eggs, I guess. If you have bantam chickens, that would work. But we're doing one egg in each. And my eggs are fresh and they are room temperature. So your eggs probably don't need to be room temperature, but they mix better at room temperature. I'm going to go ahead and fill this up and I'll bring you back. Okay, now that we have all of our muffin tins full, we are going to go ahead and add our other ingredients. The first thing we're going to add is heavy whipping cream. Now I do just eyeball this. It looks like it's about a teaspoon. If you have to measure it, go ahead and get a teaspoon in there. But it looks to me like it's, an eyeball type of situation. And these turned out perfect. I got a lot of compliments on these. I did this for an event and everybody loved them. Next, we're going to go in with some sun-dried tomatoes. I am doing a sausage one in a little while, which you will see, but these were everybody's favorites. And I'm just adding a little bit in each, just enough to give it the flavor. These are easily purchased from any of your regular grocery stores. Sun-dried tomatoes have different flavor combinations, but with these egg muffins, they're just fantastic. Like I said, these were a huge hit during this event. And you can serve them cold, I guess, if you wanted to, but we prefer to serve them warm. So you're just adding a little bit at a time. Oops, that went through a little bit. You can see that I kind of overflowed there. I'm just going to wing it on that. That's fine. And then I have a lot left in that container I will use for more of these same muffins after I'm done with my first batch. Now, this is frozen spinach. You could use fresh spinach as well. Make sure it's cut up really finely. But this frozen spinach is easier for me to work with. I just use the little crumbles inside, not the big pieces of spinach. You can see that they're just the little ones. They work perfect for this. It gives it just the amount of spinach per bite that you need when these are mixed up and well combined. And again, this was one of my favorite things to bring to brunches, anything that is a major event that's going to have a lot of people. The serving savory things. This is feta cheese crumbles, and we're just going to throw some of that in as well. I am very generous with the feta just because I love a lot of feta with spinach and sun-dried tomatoes, or actually any tomatoes for that matter. But you can go as little or as much as you'd like on this. If you don't have feta cheese, I feel like Parmesan, shaved Parmesan, not the crumbles that are like in the plastic, but the actual refrigerated shaved Parmesan would probably work just as well in here. It would bring a little bit of a different flavor profile, but I feel like you can totally do that and it would still be amazing. Now I'm just going to whisk these together. And I don't have to add pepper or anything to this batch because the sun-dried tomatoes have all the flavor profile I needed in the oil that they were marinating in, combined with all the other ingredients. So I'm going to go ahead and whisk these together, and then afterwards I am going to put these in the oven that's already been preheated at 375 for about 15 to 20 minutes until they're done. You can stick a toothpick in there or just, and just make sure they're done. Once they come out, you can remove them by scraping a spatula around the sides. They will come right out. The next thing we're going into is my sausage ones. So again, we're putting an egg in each of the muffin tin sides. And we're just eyeballing our heavy whipping cream. Again, I think it's about a teaspoon. It might be a little more. It doesn't matter. This is breakfast sausage. And I crumbled it all up. It's very well cooked. And I'm just eyeballing this as well. I'm just putting a little bit in each. Just making sure that the pieces I have done are small. We don't want it to fall apart on people when they are eating these. So we're just doing small pieces. I think I go back in and add more to that. I don't remember. I don't recall. We are doing sharp cheddar cheese. You could probably get away with mild cheddar, but you want a really pungent cheese. So I feel like sharp is the way to go on this. And I'm just going to add some, and then we're going to do a stirring after we add some pepper to it. Now this one we are adding pepper and some seasoning just a little bit, and that is because we didn't have the sun-dried tomato oil that the first ones were cooked in. I did also cook my breakfast sausage with a few seasonings, garlic, salt, pepper, but I just added some more pepper to this. We're stirring it well, making sure everything's well combined and that the egg yolks are completely broken up. And then once that's done, I'm going to go ahead and we are going to put a little bit more of the sharp cheddar on the top just because we want to make sure that we have enough in each of them. That's a big flavor profile when you only have a few ingredients. So we want to make sure that we have enough. And just because it makes it look better with the melted cheese on top. So with these, we are going to go ahead and bake these as well. And there you have it. There's the finished product. I had them plated up together. It was a nice presentation. If you like what you saw, like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.